Connectors. In English grammar, the sentence connectors are used to express the relationship between ideas and to combine sentences. In complex sentence, structure sentence, connector enable us to make more sophisticated sentence. So, for making perfectly the sentence or to express in perfect way, the connectors are important for us. For example, Mumbai is very exciting city. Nevertheless, it is also very expensive. So these kind of two sentences or clauses are combined through connectors. Okay, there are various types of connectors. Connector is something which join two words, two phrase, two ideas or two sentence. I just give an example. Mumbai is a very exciting city. Nevertheless, it is also very expensive. Here also more example I given you. London is very exciting city. Nevertheless, it is also very expensive. Or despite the fact that London is very expensive, it is also very exciting. So both, nevertheless, also, despite, here these are connectors. Okay. There are various types of connectors. We can divide them into three: coordinating conjunctions, correlative conjunctions, subordinative conjunctions. Don't confuse yourself, student. Connectors and conjunctions are both same. So, we can use both the name connectors and conjunctions. Okay? Coordinating conjunctions, correlative conjunctions and subordinating conjunction. First, coordinating conjunctions. They connect words, phrases and clauses. Clauses also a part of sentence. They are usually found in the middle of the sentence with the comma just before the conjunction or at the beginning of the sentence. So, coordinating conjunctions are used to join two atoms, maybe clauses of equal importance. Both are equally important. Examples, they are connected by for, and, nor, but, or, et, so. So here again I am showing you coordinating conjunctions. Examples, for, and, nor, but, or, et, so. So we can make a short word to understand or remind it yourself. Fun boys or fan boys. Okay. Now the second one is correlative conjunctions. They connect equal sentence elements together like two nouns and are always composed by two words. So correlative conjunctions are connect the equal sentence elements together like two nouns, or they are always composed of two words or phrases. So example, both and, not only but also, not but, either or, neither nor, whether or, as possible as, like these. Now third one, that is subordinating conjunctions. They connect a dependent clause and independent clause and establish a relationship between them. They happen at the beginning of the sentence with the comma in the middle separate the clauses, or in the middle of the sentence with no comma. So here are mentioned about dependent clause and independent clause. Dependent clause means the sentence which are dependent upon the action or format of the sentence. They are dependent upon the clause. Means the clause not gave a complete meaning by self. It depend on the another clause. So these are dependent clause. An independent clause, the sentence which gave a complete meaning independently by self. These are two different clauses, and they connect, means subordinating conjunction connect two clauses and establish relation between them. Okay, and they happen at the beginning of the sentence, means they are used before the beginning or before the sentence, means the beginning of the sentence, or in the middle of the sentence they can use. So here are some subordinating clauses. When it is mentioned about the things after, if only, unless, as long as, rather than, where, even if, and that. If, till, as if, once, whenever, before, even though, while, though, in order that, now that, as though, because, so that, wherever, although, in order, in order that, until, as though, since, whereas, even though. So these are subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunction means they gave a subordination to the clauses to complete or give the complete meaning. So as we see, there are three types: coordinating conjunction, correlative conjunction, subordinate conjunctions. Here are some connectors or conjunctions in English grammar mostly usable, which are shows by which meaning we are using the connectors. First block you can see direction and place. When in a sentence the connectors show the direction or place, that these kind of connectors are used: here, there, over there, beyond, under, to the left, to the distance, opposite. When emphasize means when we are mentioning something about, especially, also, in particular, furthermore, in addition, indeed, of course, certainly. Or when we are mentioned about the time and sequence, later, after, before, then, next, soon, finally, first, second. These are show the connectors about time and sequence. Comparison: as dash as if, equally, similarly, like, in the same way, comparable, in the like manner. Again, contrast: when we are mentioning two contrast things in a same sentence, we are using these connectors. But however, on the other hand, otherwise, unlike, conversely, at the same time, in spite of. When we illustration, or maybe when gave a illustration about the sentence or something particular thing, when we are using such as, in this case, for one thing, for instance, for example, in the case of illustrated by, as an example. When we mention about the cause and effect in the sentence, the connectors are used: therefore, so, because, thus, hence, due to, as a result, and consequently. When we are showing the addition, means more than one thing, or too many things are discussed in one sentence, that is, as well as, and, to, furthermore, also, in addition to, not only but also, or. So these are the connectors which are divided into on the base of their uses and the purpose of uses in the sentence. Got it? So these connectors are also known as linking words or transition words. They again also mentioned in the linking adverb or transition words also. They connect two independent clause or sentence and provide the transition between the ideas. For example, accordingly, also, independent, indeed, similarly. So these kind of linking adverbs also used in as a connectors in English grammar. So hope you understand the part connector. So if any kind of doubt about it, so you can feel free to ask on WhatsApp group. Okay, so read, you have your video, so you can listen one more time, so you can get it clear again, and then also you have any doubt, you can ask me on a WhatsApp group. I will send one DPP also on the same topic, that is connector. So you just solve it in your class workbook. And students, whatever slides I showed you in the on the screen, so you can write down the definition of connectors, what I said before, and then the types of connectors and their definitions and their examples. So write down in your notebook and then solve the DPP at the end in your class workbook. Okay, bye, see you in next lecture.